I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, and this is the Shigeaki podcast, where we explore simple science-backed ways to live stronger after 60. A few weeks ago, I sat down with Carol, a vibrant 68-year-old who's been doing everything right, or so she thought. She told me, every morning I make my own bone broth. I even add collagen powder sometimes. But my knees still hurt. My hands feel weak. I'm losing strength, not gaining it. That conversation stuck with me. Because Carol isn't alone. Millions of older adults are following popular health trends, bone broth, collagen drinks, expensive supplements, and still watching their muscles shrink and joints ache. So, what's going on? The truth is, collagen only works if it's the right type taken the right way and supported by the right habits. It's not just about what you drink, it's about how your body absorbs it, activates it, and uses it to rebuild. And for that reason, I've invited one of the most inspiring voices in the world of longevity. A doctor who dedicated his life to helping older adults not just live longer, but live well. He believed that aging is not a decline, it's a decision. Please welcome my co-host and dear friend, Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara.
Thank you, Dr. Hyman. It's always an honor. Over the decades, I've seen many older adults work hard to stay healthy, but still struggle with pain, fatigue, and muscle loss. Why? Because they didn't realize collagen doesn't work on its own. After 60, your body changes, digestion slows, enzyme production drops. So even if you're taking collagen, it may never reach the tissues that need it. Worse yet, if you're still eating the wrong foods or living in a way that breaks collagen down, you're undoing all the good you're trying to do.
That's why this episode matters. We'll walk you through the biggest mistakes people make with collagen, the 3 best liquid collagen sources that actually absorb and work, the foods that silently block your collagen from doing its job, and finally, the daily lifestyle habits that rebuild your strength from the inside out.
And we'll show you a simple, safe, and powerful way to support your muscles, joints, and skin starting today right in your own kitchen. If you or someone you love is losing strength despite trying hard, like, subscribe, and share this episode. It may be the most important collagen conversation you'll hear this year.
Let's be honest, most people over 60 who take collagen are doing it wrong, and they don't even know it. One of the most common mistakes I see is relying on bone broth that's been boiled for hours and hours. Sure, it sounds nourishing, but overcooking can actually break down the collagen too much. What you're left with is a hot liquid that's comforting, but low in the real collagen peptides your body needs to rebuild muscle or joint tissue. Worse, many seniors can't digest it well, especially if their stomach acid or enzymes are low.
Yes, and another big mistake is assuming all collagen powders are the same. I've seen so many people buy cheap collagen pills or powders online because they're on sale. But here's the problem. Most of those products contain collagen in a form that your body, especially a body over 60, simply can't absorb. Hydrolyzed collagen or peptides are more effective, but many don't even check the label, and it doesn't stop there.
Exactly. Even if you take the best collagen in the world, it won't work without the right support. Your body needs vitamin C to actually build collagen. It needs healthy fats to absorb certain cofactors, and it needs enzymes to break collagen down so it can reach your joint skin and muscles. But what do most people do? They mix their collagen into a full, heavy breakfast or worse, take it after a big meal. Collagen works best on an empty or lightly fed stomach. Timing really does matter. If you take it at the wrong time, it just passes through.
And then there's the belief that collagen is a miracle fix. So people drink bone broth but still eat sugar every day. They take collagen powder but stay up until midnight watching TV. They think a scoop of powder can erase years of poor sleep-fried food and stress. It doesn't work that way. Your body isn't fooled by good intentions. It only responds to consistent support.
The good news is you don't need to take more and more collagen. You just need to take the right kind in the right way and stop undoing its benefits. Key takeaway. It's not about piling on more supplements. It's about working with your body, not against it. Take what your body can actually use and remove the habits that are quietly tearing it down.
All right, let's get into the good stuff. If you've been drinking bone broth for years but still feel stiff or weak, maybe it's time to try something a little different, but even simpler. And that's chicken skin broth. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chicken skin, isn't that the unhealthy part?
That's a common thought, but let me explain. When prepared the right way, chicken skin actually gives you a powerful dose of collagen, especially type I and type the 3. Each cup of properly simmered broth can deliver 12 to 15 grams of real collagen. Type I helps your skin stay firm and elastic. Type 3. This one's key supports the soft tissue in your muscles. And both are important if you want to move easier and feel stronger.
Exactly. And here's another benefit. It's full of 2 amino acids your body really needs after 60 glycine and proline. These help calm inflammation and also help rebuild tissue. There was actually a study at the University of Florida that showed regular glycine intake could boost muscle protein synthesis by up to 30% in adults over 60. That's huge, and it didn't require any intense exercise. And the best part, it's easy to make. Just take some clean chicken skin, toss it into a pot with water, add some onion and a slice of ginger. Simmer for about 2 to 3 hours. That's it. You'll get a rich, golden broth that's gentle on the stomach and nourishing for your joints and muscles.
One thing to remember, drink it in the morning, maybe with a slice of whole grain toast or plain oatmeal. Don't add sugar, no MSG, no bouillon cubes. Let the broth do its job. It's warm, it's healing. And for many of my patients, it was the first real step in rebuilding their strength without pills or powders.
All right, let's move on to something even easier. You don't need hours of simmering. You don't even need to go to a special health store. You can walk into any store or even a regular supermarket and pick up a can of sardines. That's right. Sardines are one of the most affordable, underrated sources of natural collagen. The trick is they come with soft, edible bones. Those bones are rich in collagen type B2, which is especially helpful for your joints. It also has a good amount of calcium and vitamin D, which supports your bones, and omega-3 fats, which help reduce inflammation in your muscles.
There's actually a study from the University of Copenhagen that showed something amazing. Seniors who ate just 2 meals a week with soft-boned fish like sardines had a 32% lower risk of age-related muscle loss. That's without supplements or exercise routines. Just good food used the right way.
Now let's talk about how to turn that little can into something healing. You start by taking the whole can, bones, oil, and all, and mash it gently with a fork. Then simmer it in water with a few slices of carrot, some celery, and a bit of ginger. That gives you a light, nourishing broth. It's soft, easy to digest, and full of collagen.
And for those who worry about the smell or taste, just add a little lemon juice, a pinch of black pepper, and some fresh celery leaves. It'll brighten the flavor and keep it fresh. You can enjoy this with a slice of whole grain toast or a savory bowl of oatmeal if you like something warm in the morning. It's one of the simplest ways to feed your muscles and joints without spending a fortune.
So we've talked about chicken skin broth, we've talked about sardines. But what if someone listening says, I don't like broth, I don't like fish, and my stomach's been sensitive lately? Then aloe might be your best friend. Aloe collagen drinks are getting more popular lately, and there's a reason. When made properly, they give you a gentle dose of collagen, about 5 to 7 grams per serving, and at the same time, they deliver aloe vera gel. That gel has natural polysaccharides which help soothe the gut lining, and when your gut is calm, it absorbs nutrients better.
That's a great point. We often forget your gut is the gateway. If your digestive system isn't working well, even the best collagen won't get where it needs to go. Aloe helps the body absorb not just collagen, but also vitamin C and other key players in muscle and skin repair. I've seen this especially helpful for people who deal with constipation or chronic bloating. When the gut feels better, everything flows better, including nutrients into your cells. There was actually a report from Mayo Clinic showing that aloe, when taken regularly, helped reduce inflammation markers and improved absorption of minerals like iron, zinc, and vitamin A.
Now, let's be clear, you don't have to make this from scratch. In the US, there are plenty of pre-mixed Aloe collagen drinks. Just make sure you're picking one without added sugar artificial flavors or anything weird on the label. And if you're already using a collagen powder like peptides in your coffee, you can still drink Aloe separately. They work well together. In fact, combining them might give your body a more complete amino acid profile, which helps support both skin elasticity and muscle fiber repair. So whether it's first thing in the morning or a light drink in the evening, this is a gentle but powerful way to keep your body strong from the inside out.
All right, now we've talked a lot about what to add. But let's be real. If you're trying to rebuild your joints and muscles after 60, you also have to stop eating the stuff that tears collagen down. Yes. And the first one we need to talk about is something so many people love. That's processed sweets, cakes, packaged pastries, donuts. They're tasty, they're easy, but they're bad news for your collagen.
Here's why. When you eat too much sugar, especially the kind you find in store-bought desserts, it triggers something called glycation. That's when sugar molecules attach to collagen proteins and basically stiffen them up. Imagine trying to stretch a rubber band that's been sitting in the sun too long. It loses flexibility, same with your skin and joints. And there's more. Many of these sweet snacks aren't just loaded with sugar. They're also packed with trans fats. Those fake fats used to keep food on shelves longer. They inflame the body and break down connective tissue. So even if you're drinking the best collagen broth, eating a packaged muffin every morning could be canceling all that out.
I always say your body keeps score. You can't sneak sugar past your cells. If you're serious about looking younger, moving better, and feeling stronger, the donuts and snack cakes have to go. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy life, but it does mean choosing a small piece of dark chocolate or fresh fruit over a frosted cupcake. Especially if you're investing in collagen, protect that investment by not feeding your body the exact things that destroy it. So, first takeaway, ditch the processed sweets. Your skin joints and muscles will thank you.
Let's talk about another sneaky collagen killer sweet drinks. And no, I'm not just talking about soda. Yes, it's more than just the obvious cola. We're seeing it everywhere now, bottled iced coffee loaded with cream and sugar, colorful milk teas, and those fruit-flavored teas with syrup at the bottom. They taste good, but inside your body they're doing something very different.
Here's the science. When you take in that much sugar in liquid form, your blood sugar spikes fast. That sudden spike reduces your body's ability to hold on to vitamin C. And without enough vitamin C, your body can't actually synthesize collagen. It's like having bricks but no mortar. You've got the raw material, but it won't come together. And it doesn't stop there. That sugar rush also triggers low-level inflammation. It's not something you feel right away. But over time, that silent inflammation breaks down collagen fibers, especially in your skin and joints. So if you're sipping sweet drinks every day, even just one, you're quietly undoing your body's ability to stay firm and strong.
I've had patients who were doing everything right, eating clean, exercising, taking collagen, but they drank one bottle of sweet coffee every afternoon. And they wondered why their knees still ached or why their skin looked dull. Once they cut that drink, their progress picked up. You don't need to give up your favorite flavors completely, but make them at home. Use unsweetened almond milk. Add a few drops of stevia or just enjoy the taste of plain green tea. The less sugar in your cup, the more collagen your body can actually build. So next time you reach for a sweet drink, ask yourself, is this helping my body heal or quietly slowing me down?
All right, we've covered sugar and sweet drinks. But there's one more group we can't ignore, and that's crispy fried foods. You know, the ones French fries, fried chicken, onion, rings, even those crunchy snacks in a bag.
Yes, they're addictive. They feel satisfying. But what people don't realize is that every time you eat something deep fried, your body creates something called AGE. That stands for Advanced Glycation End Products. It's a fancy name for little compounds that form when food is cooked at super high temperatures, especially in oil. And those compounds are nasty. They stiffen your collagen, making your skin lose its bounce. They also damage the soft tissue in your muscles and even weaken your tendons. It's like your body is being slowly glued together in all the wrong ways. That's why people who eat fried food regularly often complain about joint pain, stiffness, or sagging skin, even if they're taking good supplements. You're trying to build a house with one hand while knocking it down with the other.
Now here's the good news. You don't have to give up crunch forever. There are better ways to satisfy that craving. Instead of fries, try a small handful of roasted pumpkin seeds or almonds. They give you that bite, but they actually support your collagen, not destroy it. Another idea. Make a veggie smoothie with a few ice cubes. It's cold, refreshing, and surprisingly satisfying when you're used to crunching on salty snacks.
So yes, fried foods taste good, but they also quietly age you from the inside out. If you care about rebuilding your muscles and keeping your skin strong, it might be time to let the fries go. And remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. It's to make small swaps that add up to something better, one snack at a time.
Okay, so far we've talked about what to eat, what to avoid, and even which drinks to try. But here's the part. A lot of people miss collagen isn't just about food. It's also about what you do or don't do with your time and your body. People often ask, I'm drinking my collagen, why am I still sore? Or why is my skin still sagging? And my answer is always the same, because collagen gets built or broken by your habits just as much as your meals.
Let's start with the habits that actually block collagen production. One of the biggest ones is poor sleep. When you don't get enough deep sleep, and I'm talking 7 solid hours, your body can't produce growth hormone properly. That hormone plays a key role in collagen synthesis. Without it, repair slows down. Inflammation rises, you feel older, and your body shows it.
And don't forget stress. Chronic stress doesn't just wear you out mentally. It floods your body with cortisol. And cortisol in high levels for too long breaks down muscle fibers and collagen tissue. You may not feel it at first, but over time, your skin becomes thinner, your joints ache more, and your recovery slows down.
There's also inactivity. Sitting too much, especially as we get older, reduces blood flow, and poor circulation means fewer nutrients get to your skin, your joints, your connective tissue. It's like trying to fix a house with no delivery of materials. Nothing gets repaired.
And of course, let's not forget the obvious ones: alcohol and smoking. Alcohol dehydrates you and blocks nutrient absorption, and smoking. It actually triggers enzymes that directly break down collagen fibers. You can take all the supplements you want, but if you're smoking, it's like pouring water into a bucket with holes.
But here's the hopeful part: just as habits can destroy collagen, they can also help rebuild it. You don't need big changes, you just need the right ones. So start simple. Get 7 to 8 hours of real deep sleep. That's when your body does the heavy lifting, repairing tissue, calming inflammation, and building back collagen. Make sleep a non-negotiable part of your healing. And move your body. It doesn't have to be intense. A 20-minute walk after breakfast, some light yoga, or even just standing and stretching throughout the day, it all helps your blood flow, and good circulation means your skin and muscles get the nutrients they need to heal.
I love to tell my patients to breathe, really breathe, just 5 minutes in the morning. Sit still, close your eyes, and focus on slow, deep breathing. This calms your nervous system and helps lower cortisol levels. It sounds simple, but the impact is real. Here's another trick: 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight. Not just for your mood, but for natural vitamin D. That vitamin helps with calcium balance and supports collagen-related enzymes. And it's free. And finally, gentle massage. Whether it's your knees, your hands, or your face, using your fingers to stimulate blood flow in those areas can actually trigger localized collagen production, especially if you pair it with a good natural oil.
So remember, you can eat all the right foods, drink all the fancy supplements, but if your lifestyle is working against you, collagen won't stick around. It takes a full-body approach: sleep, movement, sunlight, breathing, even kindness toward your own body. Your body is always listening. The question is, are you giving it the message to rebuild or to break down?
You know, Shigeaki, I hear it all the time. People say, well, I'm just getting old. That's why my knees hurt. That's why my skin sags. That's why my muscles are gone. But that's not the full story. Aging isn't the problem. It's the misunderstanding around collagen that's holding people back.
Exactly. We don't lose collagen simply because we age. We lose it because we don't give our body what it truly needs. And sometimes we even give it what destroys collagen without knowing. You don't need a luxury spa. You don't need a pot of bone broth simmering on the stove for 12 hours. You don't need to take 10 pills a day. What you really need is a clear, simple strategy. One that helps you add the right kind of collagen, avoid the things that break it down, and live in a way that tells your body it's time to rebuild. And it can start with just one small shift, one change in your morning. Maybe it's a cup of collagen-rich broth. Maybe it's a coffee with peptides instead of sugar. That one habit begins to reshape how your body repairs itself.
Think about what we covered today. Most people are using collagen the wrong way or combining it with foods and habits that block its benefits. But once you know better, you can do better. And the body responds even after 60, even after 70. I like to say muscle is youth, and collagen is the foundation of that muscle. So each time you eat, sleep, move, or even think you are sending a message to your skin, your bones, your joints. The question is, what kind of message are you sending?
If you've been feeling weaker, if your skin's not bouncing back like it used to, or if your joints just don't feel right, try this. For the next 3 mornings, give your body the right kind of collagen. No sugar, no processed creamer, just something clean and supportive. Then take a short walk. Breathe deeply. Sleep well. Your body will notice.
And you don't have to do it alone. Share this journey with someone, a friend, a spouse, a neighbor. Healing becomes easier when we do it together. So, if you found this helpful, like the video. Subscribe to stay updated, and please share it with someone over 60 who's still wondering why their joints ache or their skin is thinning, even though they're doing everything right. And don't miss our next episode. We'll show you how to combine vitamin C, D3, and zinc to supercharge your collagen and take your results even further. Because rebuilding your body doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be consistent and kind.